another tip of the week. And today I want to discuss how you can make a custom eblast as an agent and send it out on a specific date. Now, for this to happen, your brokerage does have to have a custom blank template available for you that is set up by date. Okay, so that has to happen before you can do this. But once it's been done, it's very, very easy. It's similar to an eblast. We're just going to do like 2 extra steps when this happens. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to go to add from library, and we're going to stick with a campaign. And in this case, we're going to grab the one that says campaign or eblast by date. We're going to add that to our library, and you see the green box here that pops up and says you're ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and close that. Now, once that's done, you're going to see that your blank template is down here ready to go for the campaign. But before we do that, we have to make that email so we can blast it out to everybody on that date. You will also notice that there is a green dot next to my emails, and this is where we're going to go grab that email. And maybe you want to make it yourself, or you want to grab it from another campaign that you've already uploaded into your library, whatever you want to do. But in this case, I'm going to show you how to make one, and then we'll set it up in the campaign to go out on that one day. So as you can see here, we have some blank templates that are here. You can always go down and grab one of the other emails that you have, or you can actually make a copy of something that's already there. So maybe you just want to edit it for it's a monthly newsletter that you send out, and you want to change the date or whatever that might look like. But in this case, I'm going to take this email that's right here on the top, and I'm going to click on it. First thing I'm going to do is edit the name. So this will be email for dated eblast is what I'm going to call it, just so I know. Then we're going to set up the email, and let's say, for instance, this is for a monthly newsletter. We want to make sure that we are calling out the subject line, so when they pull up their email, they're going to want to do it. And then you can put a preview text, please read now, something that has to do with what to grab the attention of whoever's there. Then from there, you want to go ahead and click save. And then we're going to get to the next part, which is building out the email, just like we would again on a custom eblast. Now, in this case, we have a template that's already here. Please feel free to go in, add an image if you want to do something like that. You can add text, you can add little dividers. Go watch the trainings on actually how to make an email. And then from there, what we'll do is after we've made the email and it's ready to go, let's say again, if you've added photos, maybe you want to add some text, then what we're going to do is we're going to click continue and save. Once this is done, you will notice when we come back to our emails here, once it loads up, that we should see the new name of the email and the email that we edited here where it says email for dated eblast. So once you have that set, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to my campaigns. And from my campaigns, you'll see that template that we originally downloaded from our library that says blank template. We're going to go ahead and click that. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and edit the name of that one. And in this case, we are going to call it dated eblast, just for purposes of this training. But this is how you're going to want to track what this looks like when you actually send it out. Then what we're going to do, just like we would set up any other eblast, is we want to go to recipients, and let's go ahead and add a recipient. Just going to grab one in here real quick. So now I am set up on who's actually going to get it. We're going to click save. And then what I'm going to do is come down here to where it says campaign schedule. Typically on an eblast, we would click run campaign and it's done. But in this case, we need to edit the schedule on the right here. Now from this edit, you're going to get this pop-up that says, do you want to break this sync? This just means if it's corporate or brokerage related where they're adding emails, changing the date or changing the emails will actually break the sync, and anything new that comes in you will not get. But in this case, that's fine because I just want to send this out on a specific date and it's what I've made. So I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. Now from here, you're going to see 2 options. One, you're going to see send date. So let's say, for instance, I would like to go ahead and send this on January. I'm going to put this as January 5th. So we'll set it up for January 5th. I can click view so I can take a look at this email that I'm sending. If for some reason it doesn't pop up, I can click that. You can see that it said test campaign. I'm going to go up here to my email up here that says email for dated eblast. Let's view that one more time and make sure that's the correct one that I just made, which in this case it is. And then from there, I just click save. So this may take a second for it to upload if I had to change the email for some reason or changing the date. Give this a moment until you actually see the blue save button pop up. It shouldn't take too long when you're doing this. Once this is completed, though, and you click save, we should see the run campaign on the top right here actually pop up. So once this is actually ready to go here in just a moment, I'm going to wait to go through the entire process with you. Like I said, it does take a little bit of time. but it's a nice option if you want to send an email blast or some type of email to a specific group or to everybody that you know at a specific date that you want them to. And here you can go to click run campaign. And what this is going to do now is you can see that the correct email that I have, which is email for dated eblast, and in this case, the date that it's going to go out and click run campaign. Well, just like all eBlaster campaigns, I recommend to leave this page up until it kind of refreshes and goes back to the home page on your campaigns. But that's it. That's how you set up a eBlast to go out one time using a blank template that's set up from your brokerage on a specific date of your choice.